That was intense. But it was so real and raw. Alright, you guys say you want Dax be the next artist we check out. Here we are. Checking out the Joker.
Yeah.
This is our first time hearing anything from Dax. Let's get into it.
19% of cyberbullying victims attempt suicide.
Interesting.
Give me the beat and the mic, give me the freedom to write, give me the vision to see my demons and beat them at night, give me the pen and the pad, give me a couple of stands, give you a percentage, but I'm taking them all in the bag, give me definitive and unlimited amount of people loving me and call upon everybody who came before me and tell them to come and tell me whatever they smoking, man. I'm sick, but I think you know that already. You call me evil, but how would you know it unless you live it already? You think you're better, right? Cause nobody's seen what you've done in the dark, but if I put your life in this light, you would crumble and fight to survive or die, but bitch, I fucking knew that already. I ain't
Oh yeah.
He said, I knew that already.
Oh yeah.
You like this vibe?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I bet you do.
I like Dax. It's official. I like the way this started.
He's intense.
You think that you're better. You call him evil, but how would you know that? And basically, unless you were living it, that's facts. That's facts. He's talking about people's shadows right now. We were just talking about this in Discord. Talking about Carl Jung and the shadow and all that kind of stuff. Like people have these things repressed in their shadow, and they go around accusing everybody of the things that are repressed in their shadow. You know what I mean?
Dang, that's so true.
We were just talking about this in Discord. That's why it's so crazy we're listening to this right now. But yeah, I like that. He's pointing out people's shadows. I like that energy.
I put your life in this light, you would crumble and fight to survive or die, but bitch, I fucking knew that already. I ain't special, but I specialize in making you feel especially stupid for judging a human while you sit at home and the whole world can't watch what you're doing or follow and hate all your movements. I ain't complaining, but I know the people who do it are sicker than me, and I'm sick enough I just might lose it. Yeah, you think you know me cause you double tap on a picture. I hate the fact that you judge me, it's driving me crazy, so when it's too deep I say fuck it and drown in some liquor. I write these verses in blood, I got chapters for dates, and my heart is a biblical scripture, and I ain't a prophet, but I can predict that you'll never catch happiness till you the picture, so please continue to laugh. If I'm a clown, you a circus act, but now I rap it's in a surgeon's mask, cause I place every syllable in a deliverable fashion from first to last, and cut back with a message that's hidden in melody, making them think and ask if I was the one on the table pushing, giving birth to rap. Maybe it was me, maybe you like all my music but don't really actually.
Okay. He's going off.
What?
He is going off. So he's talking about people that come in his comments hating.
And they think they know him because they like a picture.
Right, they double tap on a picture. I mean, that reminds people coming in our comments hating. I feel like I can relate.
Right? It's like we put an intro clip that's provocative, and then they'd be like, you guys are racist. You did a horrible job on this video. And we're like, did you watch the video?
Right.
Did you see
or
it? Or
people will watch a video that most people love, and there'd be like 10, 20 people that will find something wrong with the video.
Yeah.
And they just want to hate on something. But like you said, you know those people are not ever going to be happy.
No.
Like he was basically saying like...
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We see you guys in the comments, like you'll always get on those people, like the 5 people that dislike this video, what's wrong with you? I've been wondering too. I've been wondering like, I wonder if it's like certain people are subscribed just to dislike videos.
Right.
You know? Because it's like, I mean, I get it on the controversial stuff, but who knows? But yeah, some people are just salty.
Right. I mean, the dislikes, I don't really care about. It's like the negative comments, they do get old. You know what I mean? It's like, usually I don't reply. Sometimes I just gotta let it rip.
People be asking for it.
I gotta let it rip sometimes.
Gotta turn into the Joker.
Right?
If I was the one on the table pushing, giving birth to rap, maybe it was me. Maybe you like all my music but don't really actually love me. Maybe you just want a picture. Maybe you just want to see me because you need some money. Maybe you think that I'm happy. Maybe you think in reality liking my post is repairing a hole when it's actually shaking and cutting the soul right out of me. I think I'm sick. I feel a rush of emotion whenever I post up a pic. I got a problem. I'm in the studio rapping while this girl is sucking my dick. She cut a hole in my heart, now I fill it with women who love me because they think I'm rich. And if I be honest, I just was a bitch that I care, but I really do not give a shit. So what's your excuse? What helps you sleep? You leave a negative comment not knowing what you sow, you will reap. I bet you smile when you post, thinking you're hurting me. But you see, the way the brain works, you become what you speak. I need peace. But y'all can offer.
Oh, the energy. He is coming with the energy.
Man, from the intro, I knew I was going to like this song.
You did.
I knew it. I love this energy.
You did.
Another unapologetic guy. You know, I like the unapologetic people.
Yep.
Speaking his mind. He's not saying anything crazy.
Yep.
It's not controversial. It's not. It's nothing crazy.
He's just saying what it is.
He's saying what he feels
in a crazy way.
Yeah, I mean, like the imagery and all that. Right, but what he's saying, like, that's not even enough to get canceled over. You know what I mean? Like, what he's saying is not controversial.
Right.
He's just calling out negative people.
Oh my gosh, do Dax and Tom McDonald have a collab? I would love to see it.
I haven't heard of anything like that.
Just like when we first heard NF and you were like, NF and Hobson would make such a good collab. I feel like Dax and Tom McDonald would make a good collab.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. But the NF Hobson moment, I wasn't trying to predict anything, you know?
True, you just thought they would make a good collab.
I don't think I said that. I say it reminds me of Hobson kind of thing.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Well.
But I agree, though. I agree with this. Like, that would be a good collab.
The way the brain works, you become what you speak. I need peace, but y'all can offer that. I held my ground, I didn't sell my soul. I said, fuck the fame, y'all can take that offer back. Fuck a shelf, you can't take me off the rack. All the fame is not worth the heart attack. You're insane, you're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying, but my bad. I'm sorry, I forgot you were
He's saying, you're in pain, I can tell by what you're saying.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's facts. You can always tell. Those people always come in with the negativity. Like, that's their life.
Yeah.
And, like, they're commenting about what they're aware of, which is negativity. Like you said, the way the brain works, you become what you speak.
That's so true.
I feel like where you are focused in life, you do become that.
That's so true.
Now, how could you become anything else but what you're focused on?
That's so true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's always so strange when those people be like, I know this is how you feel about this. And you're like, I don't even think about that. What are you talking about?
Right.
Like, I never said, and I also, like, you're like totally over here, and they just literally have a whole idea of like where you're coming from with something that you're not even saying.
Everything about you from a 20-minute video.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's probably how they live their life in general, looking for negativity. So they're going to find something wrong with that video, no matter what. It's like, you can't please everyone. It is what it is. Shouldn't let the negative comments get to us. Sometimes I do. And sometimes I like to reply.
Right. And I was actually thinking about an old friend that I'm not friends with anymore, and just like,
oh goodness,
coming at me. You know what I'm saying though? Coming at me like, you do this, and this, and this. And it's just like, you what? Like, where? Like, what are you even saying right now? Like, where are you even coming from? Like, you need to chill out. Chill out.
Agreed.
Y'all can take that offer back. Fuck a shelf, you can't take me off the rack. All the fame is not worth the heart attack. You're insane, you're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying, but my bad. I'm sorry, I forgot you were fragile. I forgot someone who doesn't even know me told you I'm an asshole. I forgot that I'm the villain. I forgot that I've always spread positivity, but you think I didn't. I forgot that hatred stems from people who hate their own existence. I forgot I'm better off alone. I forgot I care for everyone's happiness, but forget about my own. I forgot I spend every waking second on my phone. Come join my circus. I'm recruiting. I'm taking everyone who passes judgment, bitch, that's including everyone who thinks it's so amusing to put me down while I'm pursuing the keyboard warriors that live online behind the screen. That's just an illusion. Come join my circus. You fucking bricks. I'll fuck you till you love me, then pay you to do some tricks. I don't need a doctor, I need a bag of nails and bricks to lay down on the floor. So if you fail to land a flip, you can feel what I felt when you tried to come sink my ship. Let me explain. You all help me financially gain.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, he said put some nails on the floor so you can feel what he felt.
They come lay down. Like, come basically lay on the nails so you can feel what he felt when you tried to sink his ship.
Oh. Yeah, I bet that was painful. Why do people hate Dax?
I don't know, but there's a certain amount of people, and it's the minority of people, but like...
it's like 20%. Like, it's still...
I mean, we don't get 20% negative feedback.
No, we don't.
You know what I mean? I feel like it's a small portion of the population.
Something like that.
They just hate everything.
Everything.
So no matter what you're doing...
Yeah, because like what he said, they hate themselves.
Yeah. I mean, you could be a Christian rapper, a satanic rapper, just a secular rapper rapping about just real-life issues. Doesn't matter what you're rapping about, what you're talking about. There are some people that are going to come and hate, and that's on everybody.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know what he does that gets him hate, but probably just existing.
Probably.
Because, like, hateful people, negative people are going to come hate. But like he's saying, he knows they're miserable people, and they're just projecting their misery onto him.
Right.
It's like, that's part of the human condition. Like, those people will always be with us.
Shoot, even Selena's fan club leader ended up killing her. Like, literally her biggest fan. So, I guess haters are like, it's just a part of human nature.
They will always be with us. But it's funny to hear someone talking specifically about haters.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because haters are always the one giving that hate. It's so funny to see someone dish it back.
Think? Okay, I'll ask you at the end because I don't want to, like, get too much ahead of myself. But I am going to ask you about the Joker. Like, what do you think the meaning of the Joker is?
I don't know. But after that last segment where we just paused it, I definitely would love to see a Tom McDonald collab. Like, that segment specific, I was like, oh my, okay, yeah. I want to see it. I want to see it.
You can feel what I felt when you tried to come sink my ship. Let me explain, you all help me financially gain. I spend my money on mental health books and read them just to control all my pain. I don't wear clothes but bought this chain, and just like you, this chain is fake. I wear it to distract you from the blatant sadness written on my fucking face. What'd you expect? Did you think I wasn't immune to what you were saying and didn't see all of the disrespect? Do you think I'm not human, have no feelings? Or maybe you think I'm fucking weak and now I'm pleading? Maybe you think I'm just too good and that I'm fucking cheating? Or maybe, just maybe, you're blind and the hate inside your heart clouds your eyes and your mind and your ears when I rhyme, even though we all know I'm one of the best of all time. Or maybe you're just a fucking bitch and I can't stop comparing me to people who are not in my league. Stop saying I don't believe in God just because you can't read. Stop making fake profiles so you can spam my feed. I'm not alone, I know there's millions out there just like me.
Ooh, I wonder how many views that got.
All right.
That was good. Touching.
That was intense. But it was so real and raw. You know what I mean? Because it's not fun to admit that things get to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, everyone wants to be hard and tough and all this stuff. Like, that's not fun. So, I mean, I definitely appreciate that. Because things do get to people no matter who you are. Like,
yeah.
We all have vulnerabilities, you know? And every now and then, haters find that little vulnerability and they exploit it. It's like, no, why'd you do that? Like,
right.
Now,
for real.
I'm pissed. You know what I mean?
For real. Like low-key, this whole video, I was thinking about this new lighting. And, like, I have deep genetic tear troves right here on my eye. And somebody in the comments is obsessed that you're beating me.
Right.
And so they said, oh, does it look like Lex has a black eye? And, like, they say this stuff in the comments. And it's like, low-key, the whole video, I was, like, in the back of my mind, this little voice in my head is just like, damn, I look like I have black eyes all the time. Pretty sad.
Yeah, people, they just look for something to hate on. They just look for it.
Yeah. Oh, that was so good. I can't wait to see more.
But it's crazy that that online hate ends in like 19% of people trying to commit suicide. I did not know that.
I mean, I wonder why, because...
I mean, picture your kid getting bullied online.
Yeah.
You know, like people just hating on you online for virtually no reason, just because they hate their lives.
Yeah. Anything and everything. And then it's like, I mean, mental health is a thing, and it's like you're on your phone 24/7 these days. Like your phone is like, I mean, I can't think of anything that's closer to it. Your phone is almost like, you know, like underwear. Like it's with you all the time.
Right. People would rather go a day without underwear than a day without their phone.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, can't really escape it.
I would imagine out of that 19%, I would think the majority would be young people. Like kids, probably high school and college age. I would think. I don't know, though. Could be adults, too, but... Yeah, that's wild. I did not know 19% of people who experience cyberbullying attempt suicide.
Yeah. I mean, it's wild, though, because, like, you know, I read an article earlier today, and it was about that little girl that got shot at McDonald's in Chicago, that whole story. And anyway, they had that was so sad. They had a text thread between her and her dad, and she's only 7, and she's like telling her dad what she wants to order from McDonald's or whatever. And I, like, in my head, I guess, because I didn't get my first cell phone till I was like 10, but I mean, texting and all that came way later. Like, we didn't have smartphones till like college.
Right.
You know, so I'm thinking a 7-year-old can text, but it's like, of course a 7-year-old can text. They can speak, but I'm thinking like they can barely read and they're texting, you know?
That means they're probably on the internet too.
That means they're probably all over. So it's like, how do you protect it? Like, this is totally new, I think.
And it's the parent's choice. That's how you protect them. The parent gives the kid access to all that, then.
Because it's like, if a 7-year-old can text, and you know they're all over the internet. And it's like,
right.
Kids are smart. But that's just, it never crossed my mind that kids are this young with this whole internet immersion. Like, everything you say that's out there could come back to haunt you 10 years later. And
right, or people hating on kids on the internet.
People hating on kids.
A lot of times you might not even know it's a kid. It'll just be like a random cartoon profile picture. And they may be commenting on YouTube, and people go hate on that. And
and people hitting on kids. Like, literally. All of it.
Yeah.
All of it. It's just like the internet generation is just like totally a new problem for society.
Yeah, the internet's the Wild Wild West. And then everyone is, 6'5", 250, built like a linebacker on the internet. Everyone's a tough guy.
Right. Right. And it's wild, some of the stuff the internet drives people to. Wow. So, okay, this was probably my favorite. So, like, the suicide prevention hotline, that's on a couple other songs, too. But I think this is, like, my favorite sort of, like, presentation of the message.
Right.
That specific message,
Oh, yeah.
That was really cool. He was making himself, it was just like, I just felt like this sort of like, almost like a violin string, like a very thin line between like mentally stable and mentally ill, like the whole time, like just that part where he was like laughing, then he was crying, it just felt like he was really like putting a spotlight on the like fine line between laughing at it and being kind of crazy and kind of lit and like crying and taking negative action.
This whole song video, that was insane.
Whoa.
And that part when he was in the mirror, the guy in the mirror was different than what he was doing. Yeah. I didn't even notice when it transitioned to them doing the same thing. It was like a seamless transition. Yeah. Maybe I blinked. Did it cut? I don't know. It was like they were doing different things and they're doing the exact same thing. I'm like, what?
I didn't even really think about it till you just said it.
Yeah, that video was so well made.
Yeah.
And the song was dope. Lyrics were crazy. Like, yeah. I knew from the intro, like, oh, this is going to be nice. You can just when you like an artist. Like,
like when you rock with that artist, really quick.
You know almost instantly. Maybe after the first verse of it. In one listen, like one song, it's like, okay, I mess with this artist. Other artists take a while to listen to, but okay, I like this artist. But when it's like, okay, I mess with this artist. You always know. Yeah. One song.
I think it's also something to be said about modern artists talking about things that matter.
Right.
Because I think that it's very easy modern day to talk about a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't matter at all. Even if it's your life and it's hard and it's crazy, it's like, how much does that really, really matter, though? It matters to you, but how much does it, like... I feel like stuff like this will age well.
Right. I mean, it's easy to talk about not the stuff that doesn't matter, but stuff that's detrimental to people.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's easy to talk about a lot of other stuff, but stuff that's, like, important to talk about is very difficult. And that's why I was like, I would love to see him and Tom McDonald in a collab.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think the song will age well. That's all I have on this one.
All right. Thanks, guys, for watching this video. Like the video. If you haven't already, we would really appreciate it. Comment on the video anything we missed or anything that jumped out to you, or any collabs that Dax did with people, songs we should check out, anything like that. Join the Couch Gang by subscribing to the channel and get on Discord if you would like to carry over the conversation, because we do talk about a little more stuff that we can't talk about on YouTube in there. We love you guys. Thank you for watching this video, and until next time, that's a wrap.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road.
to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't